This is my father at Elandan Gardens. The picture was taken back in the 90s. On Father's Day, I went to Elandan Gardens to try to recreate this photo. My father died of COVID-19 on March 20th, 2020. This video is meant as a tribute to him as a bonsai artist. Several years after the fall of Saigon, in search of a better life for his 8 kids at the time, I'm number 6 by the way, my father came up with the resolution that we had to leave Vietnam. With his bare hands and limited tools, he literally built a large enough boat that helped our entire family, along with his extended family and friends, to escape from Vietnam. After 2 failed attempts of leaving under the cover of darkness, we finally made it out to the open sea on the 3rd try. The open sea was a huge gamble. There was no guarantee that we'd be rescued. Food and water was extremely limited and disease was rampant. Storms flipped many boats, and there was the very valid fear that Thai pirates would pillage these boats for valuables. Many women were raped and men were killed when they had the misfortune to run into these pirates. Thousands died at sea, but we were one of the fortunate few that were rescued by cargo ship. We were dropped off on an island in Indonesia, where we stayed for 2 years waiting for the proper paperwork to enter the United States. Those 2 on the right, those are my older brothers. And that photo on the beach of that large group, the 2 on the left, is of myself and my father. That was the very first time I ever tasted white bread. I thought it was amazing. While in the US, my father developed a huge passion for bonsai. Sadly, at the time when I was younger, I just did not appreciate bonsai. But, the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree. And now that I have my own family, my own home, I have fallen in love with bonsai just the way he has. A kid in a candy store right now at Elandan Gardens. Some of the trees right here, the backdrop of the beach, the water, the Puget Sound, it's perfect. It is amazing. And the trees are on a different level. Dan has this kind of signature thing. He calls them gnarly trees. Every single one of these trees is old, it's gnarly, and it's bold. And they have a naturalistic feel too, with how he trains the foliage, the needles, and the canopy. So, you could totally see the age in these trees, and none of them are alike. Very, very unique looking trees with some amazing nabari trunks, carving, and age. The age is the number one thing. Dan's been doing this for a long time. And so, his trees, they really were before a lot of American bonsai artists' time in terms of the quality, the age, and the style, right? So I'm happy to be here, and what I want to do today is recreate a photo that my dad took here at this garden next to a bonsai pot and a tree that was kind of at the backdrop of the water. So I'm going to try to find that tree. This monster right here. I think this is a sequoia. Jeez. Is that a lodgepole pine? Beautiful. That is very gnarly. Look at that. Shimpaku. Beautiful tree. Look at this tree. Look how beautiful and scraggly that is. Wow. Look at this guy. Barely hanging on to anything in the roots. Look at that. Anoki cypress. It's a big monster. Almost missed this Korean hornbeam right here. Look at that hornbeam. Look at this beautiful azalea just kind of tucked here amongst the lilies. Look at that Namari. Beautiful pot too. Amazing. Fantastic root over rock trident maple that's been defoliated just recently. This rock ain't small. Look at that. Beautiful. Big acer right there too. Beautiful Korean black pine. Whew, look at this. Beast on a rock right here. I think it's this pot right here, honey. I may have found the bonsai tree and pot that my dad posed next to. I spoke to Dan. He said that the tree in the photo had already died a number of years ago. So I went ahead and took a photo with this tree for myself in homage to my father. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I'll miss you.